The Heat taking on the Kings. For Miami, some ups and downs for this team in what has been a trial of a season. Now at home, they know there's still time to turn their season around. Kings Heat is next, right after this. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Kings. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season.
And checking out Sacramento, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Malik Monk out there with Hero. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Miami, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Levine is out there with Mitchell. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
On the court for Sacramento, we've got Alperen Şengün. Monk is out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ellis at the 2.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Hero. 14 points for him. Murray kicks to Hero. Here's Ellis. That one drops for him. And it's 8 points for Ellis.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
And here's Levine. He's got 14. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to roll to the basket.
Ellis outside. Back to Hero. Pass to Monk. Now Hero. He's guarded by Schroeder. Şengün with a screen on Schroeder. Hero, no good.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Powell for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And to put things simply, this has not been his fault.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Shooting 2.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And he can't hit the second. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. He was all alone on that one. Levine's got 17 now.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Martin, the pass to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside. To the inside. Here's Ellis. There's Hero with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
A different look for Miami. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Norman Powell. Then for the Kings, Keegan Murray's checked in for Sharp. McDaniels comes in for Martin. And Monk's subbed in for Hero. Schroeder with the ball. He's got 8. Jovic passes to Levine. Over Monk. Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Levine.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Murray looking around. Şengün, and Şengün is right there. Şengün's got 16 here in the second half.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Here's Jovic. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. Traps in the tray. McDaniels got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. McDaniels finds Şengün.
And Şengün is piling up the points, looking totally confident and in control.
Shooter passes to Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's his first foul. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Miami has possession. 9-point game. Pass to Jovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Ellis.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 8 here in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Şengün against Adebayo to stop the run. And it's blocked by Şengün.
It's good to see Şengün come up with that swat. When he's engaged, he can be an impactful rim protector.
The Heat have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. Now at the line, bang! Adebayo. 1.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Şengün, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The third quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that is awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Mitchell passes to Jovic. Powell inside. He's guarded by Ellis. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
The first one falls. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And so Powell nails both of them. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. The rebound by Sharp. Kings leading now by 9. Carter down low, covered by Mitchell. Carter, the pass to Sharp. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Wiggins. There's the screen over Martin. And it's Wiggins missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
At the line for the Kings, Carter. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jovic. Martin against Wiggins. To the left side wing. Here's Jovic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Sacramento leading by 10. Carter, the pass to Ellis. Back to Carter. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Wiggins. There's a screen. Offline with his three.
And still, he scores. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Ellis can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. It's Powell on the wing, covered by Martin. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He will have 3 free throws.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's Martin missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Sacramento leading by 8. Carter outside. Pass to Martin. Back to Carter. Here's Ellis. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And that's 15 points for Ellis. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Powell feeling it out a bit. Now Wiggins. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Ellis, the pass to Carter. Back to Ellis. Driving in. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Jovic passes to Powell. The 11-footer. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Martin. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Monday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And that game against Portland, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team. And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Monk comes in for Keon Ellis. And Hero subbed in for Carter. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Monk kicks to Martin. Now, here's Sean. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Ware, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
The Heat trail by 9. Schroeder passes to Wiggins. Out to the wing. Left side, Adebayo. Back to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder outside. They get it back. And Levine throws it down.
You have to watch this. This man has elite athleticism, and it makes him a threat on that offensive glass.
Pass to Mark. Here's Hero. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Martin. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Kings lead by 9. Schroeder outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo against Sharp. Adebayo with the bucket.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Pass to Sharp. Hero kicks to Martin. And here is Hero. And it's off from three-point range.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Bean passes to Schroeder. Wiggins outside. Adebayo with a screen on Martin. Pass to Ware. Over Şengün. That one off the back iron and out.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Şengün's got 28 points for the game. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Heat. Takes it out to Schroeder. Now Wiggins from downtown. It's hauled in by the Kings. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Şengün with the screen for Hero. The shot, no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Showing off those playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Kings leading now by 7. Pass to Sharp. Back to Hero. Now, here's Şengün. He's defended by Ware. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
And the first one drops.
Looking at the start of Şengün's career, here's a guy who's really stepped up his game, has become a key player for them.
Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Davion Mitchell comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Kings, Murray's checked in for Sharp. And it's McDaniels in for Martin. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
The all-around game of LaVine, an excellent passer for his position.
Outside, Murray. Here's Şengün. again.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Heat. Now Powell. Let's lose a three.
Sacramento foul. Jordan McDaniels. Second personal foul. Penalty. Now at the line, Norman Powell. He will have 3 free throws.
The free throw drops for Powell. That one misses. And he nails the third. Kings leading now by 6. McDaniel. And he jams it in.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Here's Levine. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Şengün. Here's McDaniel. Nice execution down low.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Got it to go.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a boot. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Hero fires. Step back too much. Big time shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Kings leading now by 8. Up top, Şengün. It's Monk. Şengün with the screen for Monk. Clock at 4. Close it down. What an assist!
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Kings.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Şengün.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So the Kings win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Alperen Şengün.